Here's my review of Twisters. I think that this is a very fun movie, and I have not seen the first Twister, and I went into this, and it's literally, it's not really a sequel. It's like a completely new story, like, and people who have seen the first one have said also like, yeah, it's just you don't really need to do. There's nothing like no connections. It's just like another Twister movie, and I thought that it was a lot of fun. I mean, Glenn Powell as like this cowboy like wrangler kind of guy named Tyler Owens. You can just tell like he oozes movie star charisma. Like he was great in Hitman and Anyone But You, and you could just tell like even though he's like around like 40, he's been around for quite a while in the acting world, but like it feels like his career is like just taking off and 100% deserved. I think that he was great in this movie. And the twister scenes are genuinely terrifying, and I think that's one of the best things about this movie is like it kind of just makes your heart beat. You're like when you see these twisters coming and when you see them holding on for dear life, it's like, and because you care about these characters, it makes it more emotionally impactful when it comes to a disaster movie. And I think another thing it does really well is showing the sense of community after this twister has like rampaged through these towns, and like just showing how these people are just they're so quick to just help out each other, and it just gives you that kind of like it just makes the world feel just better in this, at least within this movie. And it really does just feel absolutely devastating, but because of that it just feels so grand, and this movie just feels really grand in scale and scope, and it's just a lot of fun. And I mean, when we get like the fire tornadoes, it is just awesome. And I think it's just this, it's like this scene that I think encapsulates this whole movie in a lot of ways. Like it's just a lot of fun. And I think that if you're going in just to have a fun time, I think you're going to get it. I do think though also like our main character of Kate does kind of get this good character arc because we see at the beginning of the movie, I mean massive spoiler alert, but all my reviews are spoilers anyways, how she like lost her friend in a twister, and she kind of has this like internal fear she's like harboring, and she almost feels like as like a storm catcher she feels like she's trying to just do that just to help the world out because of stuff like this, even though she lost like that her friend when doing this like storm chasing stuff. She's kind of like about kind of like one of those stories where like it's this, you have to bring this person back in who, oh, I left that life behind me, but it just kind of makes it's just a really good character arc and just a really fun time. So yeah, I don't really think that there's much to say about this movie, but if you just want a fun time with some awesome action and just really charming leads, you're gonna get it. It's a lot of fun.